Hi there. Are you tired of losing potential sales because of abandoned carts? What if I told you there is a solution to recover these carts effortlessly? Today, I'm going to help you build a solution from scratch using voice AI assistant that will help you do the same. And the best part, you don't have to code a single line. Let's dive in.
Calling to see you if had questions about items in your cart.
Yeah, I was not sure if that surfboard is for me. Is it for beginners?
It sounds like you might be referring to the 3P Fulfilled Snowboard. The 3P Fulfilled Snowboard is versatile and performs well on both groomed trails and powder. It's designed to be suitable for both beginners and advanced riders, offering a forgiving flex and responsive design. Would you like to know anything specific about the snowboard?
No, I'm sold. Thank you so much.
Great to hear that. Before you go, would you be interested if I could offer you a special discount to complete your purchase today?
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Great. Please give me just a moment. I'm checking to see what I can do for you. Fantastic news. I can offer you a 10% discount on your entire order. This code is valid for the next 24 hours. Would there be any reason you couldn't use it tonight?
No, that's awesome. Thank you so much.
I've sent you a text with the discount code and a link to return to your checkout. You can complete your purchase and we'll ship your product straight away. Is there anything else I can assist you with?
No, that would be all. Thank you so much.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. This amazing solution, VAPI and Make.com, to create a seamless experience for your customers. Imagine an AI assistant that calls your customers after they abandon their cart and offers them a special discount to complete their purchase. It's like having a sales team that's working for you round the clock. Before I start, I have to say inspiration for this video is from Liam's channel. I would highly suggest everyone to go and check out his video. I will try my best to actually add more value on top of his video and maybe put a different flavor to it. Alright, let's dive in. So maybe the first thing you need to come and do are a couple of UpMex things. Come to your admin side of your Shopify and we're going to change something in your checkout screens. So let's say customize checkout, and inside here you want to make sure that you're capturing phone numbers, at least making it optional, and also getting the SMS consents. To reach outbound to anyone, depending on your local laws, you might need to collect consent. And that's what we are trying to do over here. In the checkout process, we are trying to get consent to reach them out. Now, doing after this, there is one more thing, and this is from Liam's video only, that I picked up, is to change the wording. Let's wait for the screen to load up. Alright, the thing that you want to change is in the accept SMS check label box, it usually says text me with news and offers. Just putting in that accept updates of order by phone makes it more like taking consent for calling them regarding their phone orders. So those are the admin things that you need to take care of. Now let's switch to Make.com and start building this scenario up. So start a new Make.com scenario, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna search for Shopify. Once you are in Shopify, what you're looking for is abandoned order checkout. So I'm gonna say watch abandoned checkouts, and I already have a connection done, but you can choose to do your own connection, and we're gonna limit orders by 1 right now and check that. Now before that, let's create an abandoned checkout in Shopify. So I have my Shopify store open in another tab. Let me go quickly over here and let me select this 3P fulfilled snowboard, and I'm gonna add it to my cart. and I'm gonna click checkout, and I'm gonna enter all my details here. I'm going to click on save accept orders, and I'm going to use my own mobile number for the same, and I'm going to just enter some random details over here. Now all my details are entered. Now I'm just gonna abandon this cart and let's see what happens, right? I'm gonna leave this, I'm gonna check out of this, and I am gonna go over here, and what I want to do is I want to create a VAPI webhook, and I want to make an API call. But before doing the make API call, what I want you to do is run this module once, and we will wait for it to run. So it ran, and you can see it pulled it an abandoned checkout from before. So now we're gonna look at how to set up our VAPI outbound call. So if you didn't watch my previous video, I would highly suggest to go and watch that video out before continuing on this video, because I'm gonna make some things go very quickly, and if you want to follow along, go and watch that video, and that way you can follow what I'm doing over here. So in your VAPI dashboard, go and create an assistant, and then so we're going to create my process of working through voice assistant has been create a static assistant and then make it dynamic. So for this scenario also, we will create a static assistant. What I've gone ahead and created my own static assistant, and from the prompt I use ChatGPT to actually come up with the prompt for this. You can choose to do yours or just copy mine's, and this should do it. The only settings that I want you to really focus on once you have this static bot ready is go in advanced, and you have to get a webhook to go in. So I'm going to create a new scenario, and I'm going to create a webhook, and I'm going to say, okay, let's do a custom webhook, and I'm going to create a new webhook, and let's say call it VAPI Shopify webhook, and I'm going to save it. I'm going to copy the address to clipboard, click OK, and I'm going to replace this webhook with my new webhook. Right, that's the setting. And the other setting I like to do is I like to have the end call function enabled. That way the bot knows when to quit the call, and that's pretty much it. That's the only settings you need to do on the static bot side. Now I'm gonna follow the same process that I did in the last video to quickly set up my VAPI, make an API call or make an outbound call feature. I'm gonna set it up, and then I'm gonna walk you through. So there's gonna be cut over here because I don't want to spend time making the same video again which I made last time. I would highly suggest you watch the previous video to do that. Alright, so I have copied my static assistant to dynamic assistant. Before we look at it, this is what it looks like, and if you don't remember how we did it, go back and watch the video. I would link it somewhere in the cards over here. But the only thing that is different from the last time is I'm gonna use the metadata to pass in the cart information and the customer ID information, because I don't want to do the same lookups again and cost more operations. So I'm gonna make it more efficient and pass the data that I already have, so that I have a nice stitching across my API calls. So going back to make, I'm gonna just try and run this and see if I get a call, and it looks successful, and I got the call.
this is Jennifer from Quick Start. I was calling to see you if had questions about items in your cart.
Hey, thanks Jennifer, not a good time.
I understand. Before I let you go, would you be interested if I offered you a special
No,
discount?
Jennifer, I'm really busy right now.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. So now we have got the call working. So we have an abandoned shopping cart. We pulled that shopping cart in and we are able to make a call. Now what we want to do is what happens after the call gets done. We want to be able to send them a discount code which they can apply in their cart and work through it, right? So let's start on that part. So remember this lonely webhook we created? Now we're gonna run it once and we're gonna catch this webhook during our call when we run this once again. Alright, so it's gonna make me a call and I'm gonna have that call.
Jennifer from Quick Start. I was calling to see you if had questions about items in your cart.
No, that's good.
I understand, and I appreciate your interest in our products. Before you go, would you be interested if I could offer you a special discount to complete your purchase today?
Thanks Jennifer, but I have to go somewhere.
I understand. Before you go, I can quickly check to see if I can offer you a discount that you can use later. Would that be okay?
Alright, I need to cut this down. Okay, so we did run this and I think we should have caught over here, right? So we see over here in progress, a server event came over here. So we can start building based on that. So what we want to do is firstly, I want to set a variable. So let's look at setting this variable. And the first thing you want to set is, before we go ahead and set this, let's go and set up a filter, and the same as the last video we did, we want to check type and we want to make sure this is end of call report. And in your set variable, let's do a variable name and let's say base name, and I'm gonna give this as abandon make, so that we can identify that this was made by make.com. But once you look at Shopify, it actually knows that the make.com actually created this. And I need to set one more variable, and I will just let you know in a second. You will see why we need to create these variables, because we need to set something called as price rule. And for this, I'm just going to use the call ID to make it unique, because each call ID is going to be unique and I want each of these to be unique. Now I'm going to combine the base name with this price ID that we just created. Let me just rename this to price rule ID because that makes more sense. And let's do, so to combine it, I don't know a better way to concatenate strings in make.com. If you know a better way, please put it down in the comments below so that I can also learn. But for now, I'm gonna do set variable name and I'm gonna do price rule array, and in the values I'm gonna just create an empty array. I'm gonna add in an empty array the two values that we just created. So I'm gonna add base name followed by price rule ID. So that's my plan. And then we're gonna set another variable, and this is gonna be price rule final ID. Let's do it like this. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and join on first. We created this array, and then in the separator, I don't want to separate it by anything, so I'm just going to pass in an empty string over here, and that should take care of it. I'm gonna save it once, and what I want to do is before I go any further and do anything else, just want to test it out with end call So I already should have end of call report in my data. I'm just gonna keep on clicking run till I get end of the run. So I got end of the run data, and let me just go ahead and add Shopify over here, and let's create price rule. So let's search for create a price rule. So we're gonna select this. My Shopify connection is already there. In the title, I'm gonna put price rule final ID. That was the build up for all these tools to get this ID. We want this as unique. That's why I created it like this. I want it across. I want this price rule to apply to single customer to whom we are reaching out. We don't want this rule to apply to everyone, only that specific customer who abandoned the checkout. It starts at, and I'm gonna say it starts at now, and it's gonna end at, I'm gonna add hours, and I'm gonna do now, and we are saying it's going to be valid at 24 hours. So that's what it's going to be. We want this price rule to be valid only once per customer, and for the customer ID, I'm gonna pass in the customer ID that I got from where I passed it in the webhook. Remember my VAPI webhook which I constructed, I created a metadata, so I added that over there. So it should be in my metadata over here, and you can find it over here. So I'm gonna just put it over here, and now I'm gonna say I don't want other rules, so I'm just gonna pass over there. Okay, target selection, I'm gonna say all because that's what I want, and I want to apply it to all line items. You can do it over shipping item if you want, but I don't want to do that. And the value, we decided that we're going to give 10% off, and this is going to be a percentage. So that's all the setting. I know if we see any error, we will iterate over it, but let's keep going. I'm gonna hit save once. Okay, so you hit save once, and then here comes the fun part. We're gonna do Shopify again, and I'm gonna create a discount code. So now we are gonna create a discount code which is gonna follow that price rule that we created. So it's very tough to get it from here. So I'm gonna click on map, and I'm gonna do this price rule ID, and in the discount code I'm gonna say welcome back. Oh, let's say let's do, since this has to be unique, we could either use price rule ID, or I'm gonna use this ID as an example. And that's pretty much it, but let's take it one more step further so that we can complete it. I'm gonna hit save again, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna use Twilio, and we're gonna say create a message. And I already have my Twilio connection set up. You can go ahead and set your up. Send a message from, I'm gonna select phone number, and it's gonna give me a list of phone numbers. I would suggest you buy one phone number in Twilio console, and that should be it. I'm gonna use one of my numbers, and I'm gonna say 2. Inside the 2 value, I'm gonna use the customer call number. So I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna select customer, and I'm gonna select customer number. And inside the body, I'm gonna create a body, and I'm gonna say hi, and inside hi, I'm gonna use customer's name, and I'm gonna say as promised, this is your discount code with 10% off, and then let's just add the discount code. So this is the code, and here is the cart URL. Here is your going to continue shopping, and inside over here again in my metadata I made sure to pass this cart URL so we can use it over here. And now what we can do is we can say please remember this is valid for next 24 hours, so creating that urgency. and then saying have a great day. And since Jennifer was the name of the assistant, so we're gonna say Jennifer, and since our store's name is Quick Start, I'm gonna say Quick Start. So that should pretty much do it. Let me click OK. Let's give this save, and let's click turn this on. Alright, let's rerun this scenario and test how does our earlier flow works through. Alright, so I'm gonna do is click run once over here. It looks like it's success. I should get a call. I'm getting a call.
Hi, this is Jennifer from Quick Start. I was calling to see you if had questions about items in your cart.
Yeah, no, I don't have any questions.
I understand, and I appreciate your interest in our products. Before you go, would you be interested if I could offer you a special discount to complete your purchase today?
That would be awesome.
Great, please give me just a moment. I'm checking to see what I can do for you. Fantastic news. I can offer you a 10% discount on your entire order. This code is valid for the next 24 hours. Would there be any reason you couldn't use it tonight?
No, I think that's awesome. Thank you so much.
I sent you a text with the discount code and a link to return to your checkout. You can complete your purchase and we'll ship your products straight away. Is there anything else I can assist you with?
That's all. Thank you so much.
It was a pleasure speaking with you. Have a wonderful day, and thank you for considering Quick Start.
Thank you. So the call went through, and let's see if we get a message from so I just got this message and it has this cart link, so I am gonna copy this cart link and open this in incognito window to see whether I'm able to. Okay, so my store is hidden behind a password, so I'm just gonna enter that and it should let me in the store now, and I can do this checkout. It has all my details right now, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy this code and see if the discount applies. And there you go, we got 10% off. How awesome is that? In addition to that, if you head to your Shopify admin again, and if you look at discounts, you could see different discounts that I've created by running it again and again. But you see over in this discount that you get 10% off entire order, and it's applicable only for Robin Shaw. So that's the profile I created to pass my order, and it's only one use per customer, and it's active only for next 24 hours. I think this is super awesome, very efficient. You can customize this and retarget your abandoned carts any way you like by personalizing them to a very next level with tools like VAPI and Make.com. To sum it up, this solution allows you to convert your lost sales efficiently. This easy to use tool can boost your revenue multiple times. If you like this video, if you enjoyed my content, if you found it helpful, please like and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to work with me on a solution, please follow the links in the description. Until next time, thank you.